Where there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's Kid Bowman here. You probably might recognise me as a video creator, but as a beginner. So I'm so glad you're here to join me on another Read Aloud video for you guys, as we learn and listen together for story time together. So I hope you're already looking forward to a wonderful Christmas season of the year. First of all, I'll show a book I've got when I go read to you. It's going to be Christmassy. I have got Little Reindeer by Micheal Foreman. This looks interesting to read, but I haven't read this before. But I will go to read to you. I will show you from this page when I tend to read by words. Okay, so sit back. Enjoy. So, are you sure you're ready to begin? Excellent. So, let's begin. The little reindeer wondered what all the fuss was about. He could see the lights blasting in the windows of the snow-covered buildings. Shadowy figures rushed in and out of doorways carrying mysterious bundles. The little reindeer picked his way through the deep snow towards the biggest building. As he got closer, he could hear singing and banging, whirring and rustling. The little reindeer peeped round the door into the warm, noisy room. Amazing animals were streaming towards between rows of singing people. The little reindeer moved further into the room and suddenly found himself being carried along amongst the rest of the animals. He tried to back away, but was pushed forward by the animals pressing from behind. Suddenly, they all disappeared in a blizzard of coloured paper. He was turned over and over in swirling colours. Then it went black and cold, and things bumped down on him until they couldn't move. He heard jingling bells and cheering, and he felt a great whoosh. For hours, they seemed to stop and start and swoop up and down until he was tumbling head over hooves again. He tried to move his legs and managed to stand up, although he was relieved to feel a softness of the snow beneath his hooves. He still couldn't see anything. The little reindeer stood in the darkness, surrounded by strange sounds. Then he heard footsteps crunching towards him. Suddenly, he found himself staring at the astonished face and then a smile. Wow, what a present! The boy picked him up and danced around and round in the snow. But where can I keep you? There are no pets allowed in the building. I know. You can stay up here with my pigeons. The boy opened the door of a large shed at one end of the roof. Immediately, the sky filled with birds. In the corner of the shed, the boy made a straw bed for the reindeer and fetched milk and a whole assortment of cereals. Tomorrow we can try lots of different things to eat and see which you like best. 2 by 2, the pigeons returned to their perches. They didn't seem to mind the new visitor. Each day, the boy brought food and milk. The reindeer liked peanut butter sandwiches best of all. While the pigeons flew higher and higher in the sky, the boy and the reindeer strolled around the roof and watched a busy city life below. The weather gradually grew warmer, and the little reindeer grew bigger. One day, when the boy opened the door to let the pigeons out, the reindeer flew out with them. The reindeer didn't fly far that first time, just across to a neighbouring building and back. But as the days passed, he flew further and further. The boy was overjoyed. He didn't tell no one about his wonderful Christmas pet, because he knew he would not be allowed to keep him. By early summer, the reindeer was big enough to give the boy rides around a roof on his back. Then one evening, they flew together to over the roof of a city. They flew together every night of a long summer and over the golden leaves of autumn. When the first snowflakes of winter began to fall, the boy noticed a look of sadness in the reindeer's eyes. The boy hugged him as always, but the reindeer looked up at swiftly moving grey clouds and sighed. The boy knew that only 6 or 7 very special reindeer can fly in each generation. He even knew their names. He knew his reindeer was going to be one of the very important ones. On Christmas Eve, the boy gave the reindeer his favourite dinner and pigeons to Pigeon San. They were still singing when he kissed the reindeer goodnight. From his bed, he thought he heard jingling bells, but he was probably dreaming by then. Next morning, he rushed up to the roof, but the reindeer had gone. There were sleigh tracks in the snow. When he opened the shed, all the pigeons flew out. The boy saw that each had a red ribbon collar and a little jingle bell. In a reindeer's bed of straw was a note. Dear boy, thank you for looking after my smallest reindeer. See you next year. Love, Santa Claus. Through the next spring, summer and autumn, the boy heard twinkling and jingling of bells each time the pigeons flew. And on Christmas Eve, when he heard the real jingle bells coming down from a snowy sky, he was waiting on the roof with milk and peanut butter sandwiches. The end. So, I hope you all, boys and girls, will love this story about the little reindeer. That's why the boy looking after a young reindeer until Christmas Eve. So, I hope you enjoyed this video when I read this story to you all. I really appreciate you guys for such amazing support this year. So, thank you ever so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and here's a notification, and don't miss out on future contents. So, that's a really important thing to do. You can also look at my social links from this video's description. Support me on Twitter, Pinterest, TikTok and Instagram. You can obviously support my other exclusive contents and behind the scenes. Okay guys, so I'll see you another more festive themed videos, and I wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, And I'll see you for the next videos, and see you soon, and thank you very much.